I didn't get to talk about it, so I might as well do it now with my little shirt. Demon Slayer Infinity Castle was a good movie, in my opinion, but I only think it was a good movie if you've been watching the series as a standalone. I do not think it was a good movie. So it's really hard when people ask, hey, what would you rate it? What would you rank it? And then I say, oh, it's like a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. But I enjoyed it as a continuation of the story. If you ask me to rate it as an independent movie, if you're honest with yourself, it's closer to a 7 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10. The reason for that is because there's not a lot of conclusion, a proper conclusion to the general story, to the whole thing, because a lot of things that happen in the beginning of the movie are completely irrelevant in the second half of the movie because, I mean, it's not relevant. The continuation of that part of the movie, the first part of the movie, is not going to be shown until the next movie. And I believe there's 3 movies that are going to be made for the Infinity Castle arc. So I do understand why people hate critics for giving it a bad review, but I want everybody to really understand, guys, if you are a regular Timmy, I don't know where I've been hearing this a lot. If you're Tommy, Timmy, whatever, and you go watch this movie alone independently, you're freaking lost. You're absolutely lost. You have no idea what the hell's going on. You're upset that your little 13-year-old child said Demon Slayer is going to be such a good movie, and you're just there watching it and thinking like, man, this is so boring. For the first half, at least, you're so lost. You're like, that was pretty cool. But then the second half, your 40-year-old brain with your with your white hair, you're watching, you're like, that's crazy badass. That's, oh my goodness, I can't believe this is happening. So I will say Demon Slayer is a 9 out of 10 if for the continuation of the story because the graphics was really well done. I cried my eyes out. I went to watch it alone. Everybody was busy. It was beyond amazing. It was peak in its own ways of showing again the life of what it is to be someone that chose to be a demon and the life of someone who wanted to be the best they could ever be. So, really amazing movie. If you haven't seen it yet, it's probably going to be on Crunchyroll soon. If it's still showing in theaters close to you, please go watch it in theaters because I think the surround system and the audio that you get from being able to watch it is really really exciting. So, go watch it if you haven't seen it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like